Hello again everyone, Ageofdune here, and we're back for another League of Legends Shoutcast. This one has, yet again, the lovely Bjergsen NA, TSM Bjergsen. He's one of the ones I actually really enjoy watching on Twitch now. He has a very entertaining stream, and honestly, he's really good at mid. So I wanted to go ahead and cast him. I'm getting prepared for the Christmas holiday, where I will be mostly at home with my family. So I won't be able to do videos while I'm there, so I'm going to go ahead and record the heck out of videos for the next couple days so that you guys won't miss too much. I'm not sure if you guys will miss anything at all. I don't think so. I think I should be able to do it so that you guys will be able to see a video every day as normal, and you don't have to worry about it. So that's kind of cool. So I'm doing this one right after I recorded my last playthrough game, in which, I did quite well as Olaf. Jungle, if I do say so myself. I was pretty happy. So, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the players here. We've got... who's going to be top? It looks like Lee Sin is going to be top, played by Dai Zhezher, versus Rengar, played by Ninfeng. The mid lane, we've got Riven, played by Chunky Sucks, versus Ziggs, played by TSM Bjergsen NA. Down bottom, we have a bit of an invade going on here. Which is kind of strange. They're actually invading Vi and trying to get her blue buff. Does she have Smite? She must have used Smite already. No, she managed to secure the blue buff anyway, and they actually end up almost going down for this, and it looks like Ezreal and Karma are both going to have to go back. So that definitely gave these guys a bit of a lead here. And they managed to clean up the small minions at blue. So not only did they shut down the bot lane for a bit, they also managed to go ahead and shut down the jungler, as Vi had to go back as well. And we've got a Mumu sitting here invading. So that is a really nasty, very evil little start there by the blue team. And that's actually pretty impressive. Going off, keeping that Vi occupied, and it looks like they didn't completely clear it. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. But either way, that was not good at all for Vi, and Vi is not going to have a good game this time. She did manage to get blue buff at least, so I mean, she does have that going for her. But, she had to go back, so she's already behind Amumu. She lost her red buff, and just all around, she's just not doing a very good start at all. So let's go ahead and continue down here. Wow, a lot of harass coming from Jinx again. We've got Jinx, played by tempname 1004. Versus Ezreal, played by Hayakaju. The supports, we've got Thresh, played by tempname 1005, of course, versus Karma, played by E.G. Valkyrin, who, if I'm correct, is actually... Well, let me make sure of this first. Let's see, I'll put this on directed. And I want to see if that actually is one of the members on E.G. or if he just has that name. I don't know all of the new names for the EG team. Thinking no, though. So let's see. Evil Geniuses. This is pre-season 4. There we go. Acquired the spot from Velocities. Yeah, it does not look like it, no. Active roster, X, Snoopy, Pole Yellow Pete, and Crepo. So now, he's got EG in the name, but he's not actually part of EG. I didn't think so, but I wasn't sure. Ooh, flash from Rengar, and that's going to get him first blood. He had him really low there, and he just went ahead and flashed and insta-killed him there. Not bad at all. Alright, so anyway, enough with the name there by E.G. Valkyrin. Confusing me, shame on you. We've got Amumu, played by Azingi, who I've seen a lot. Azingi. I'm pretty sure my last Shoutcast actually had him. And he's going to be versus Vi, played by vVv PorpoisePops. And that one you will likely all know. It is definitely one of the members of vVv. And I believe they're currently a challenger team. They're trying to get into the LCS, but I'm not sure if they made it. I think not. I'm not 100% certain. So we do have Riven going in on Ziggs. Oh, that was a nice knockback. And is he going to... No, he did not manage to secure that. But he did get the flash out of it. And that was an excellent knockback play right there. He saw her running that way. And he just knocked her right back. And was doing a lot of damage to him very rapidly. So that's not bad at all. Riven did go ahead and start with Doran's Blade, which is actually kind of a scary start for a melee versus a ranged like Ziggs, because he's not going to be able to get very many auto attacks off of that. So the Doran's Blade doesn't seem like it's going to heal too much. Ooh, Rengar is going in on Lee Sin again. Lee Sin's trying his best to escape here, but he's almost dead. Rengar went ahead, warded that bush, but Lee Sin warded as well. Actually, I think he just jumped to the ward. No, he warded it, because it just got placed. So yeah, he warded it and then jumped to it to get out of there. And we've got stuff going on down here in the meantime as well. And I have a feeling that there's a lot of damage going in on Ezreal just based on prior experiences here. Thresh went in. Nice dodge of the flame, but he still got hit by the death sentence there. Ezreal's doing what he can there. Nice hit there from Karma. And Jinx got exhausted, but Ezreal still almost dead. Now he gets hit by the flame. Out comes the barrier. He's still alright. And he turns around, goes in on Jinx, but she pops her barrier. And that's enough to save her. So now Karma was originally chasing, but now she got forced. But no, she did not get out yet. There's the flash. She's trying her best to get out of this, but she's gonna go down. Vi is on her way down to try to turn this around. And the question is, will she manage to do so? The Jinx is pushed to the tower. In goes the Vi. Is she going to get flayed? Oh, nice interrupt there. No lantern for you. Down goes the Jinx. And that was a great kill secure there by the Vi. I think the Jinx had even accepted the lantern, but the charging Q interrupted her, so she did not manage to get back. That was great by Vi. I liked that a lot. Alright, so the Ezreal is back to lane now. He's going to go ahead, farm up here. Unfortunately for them, Jinx did just get 2 kills out of that. And that is definitely not what you want to see when you are an AD carry. You don't want to see your enemy AD carry get 2 kills, especially this early in the game. So that's definitely going to put them a bit behind. He did not even get an assist from that. Actually, neither did Karma. So the only person who benefited from that kill there, well, directly benefited from that kill there, was the Vi. So in came the Amumi. He actually managed to land that ulti there, and down went the Rengar. So he saw that Lee was having a bit of trouble, came in, bandage tossed to a minion actually, and then used that so that he could go ahead and use his ulti to take down the Rengar. So not bad at all. Down goes that Rengar there, and we saw a gank come in from Vi. Riven actually went in on Ziggs, and Vi was waiting. There we go. Out comes the ulti, the pop-up from Ziggs, and down goes Riven to Ziggs. And that gives these two the opportunity to push. Ziggs is probably going to get a lot of damage on this tower, and it looks like Vi is actually headed to the enemy blue to try to take that. Lee Sin and Amumu are both top pushing this tower, so she knows it's safe. She is indeed going in on it, and she's going to give that to Ziggs. He's kind of giving it away by the fact that he walked that way, but by now, the enemy already knows it's way too late. It's not going to work. And he went ahead and cleared out the minions using his ulti, making Riven miss another round of minions there. So that's not bad at all. Amumu's invading red buff here. He's going to get there. It's not even there yet. And it looks like he's just going to go ahead and step on out. We'll take a look down bottom in the moment. I want to see this chase first, though. Actually, no. We'll go down bottom first, and we can come back up to the chase. So, very nice death sentence there from the Thresh. The Ezreal also got hit there by the Flame Chompers, and he ended up melting there. There's the chase, and nice jump over there. Wow. Vi came in, and they just burst him down, and he is dead again. So, he is not having a good time, and it looks like Vi is headed down middle to try to help Ziggs defend this. Ziggs actually really didn't lose any CS whatsoever. From the looks of it, everything was still there. I think he missed a couple CS, actually, to the tower. But he didn't miss any XP. And now we've got the blue team invading here to go ahead and go in on the blue buff, which has not spawned yet. So it looks like, no, they're actually collapsing on Karma, who's about to have a really bad time. There we go. In they go on the Karma. She uses that thing. Tries to slow them down. She's gonna go down. Down she goes to the Jinx. There is yet another kill for the Jinx, and Ezreal is forced to back off. He's not even back off. He's not even 6 yet. If he was 6, he could kill the Thresh right here. But the fact is, he's not 6. Is he about to get 6 though? No, he's not even close. So he will not be getting 6 in time to kill the Thresh. But the fact that the entire enemy team was down there is gonna give Ziggs the opportunity to go ahead and take down that turret. If you notice, he actually made sure not to attack the tower until Riven was there. The reason being is that while the tower is there, it's going in on minions. It's taking down the minions and depriving Riven. Ooh, he's still going in on her. Oh, down she goes. Anyway, while he's doing that, while the tower's going in on it, it's depriving her of minions. So there's really, he doesn't want to do that. And once she gets there, now it's safe to go ahead and take down the minions. Because, to take down the tower. Oh, nice steal there from Bjergsen. Because she's going to get the minions anyway now. So go ahead and take down the tower then. But until then, just let the minions just auto-attack each other to take down as many minions as possible. Oh, in comes the Lee Sin. Misses the Q there. And looks like Ziggs is in a little bit of trouble here. He's trying his best to get out. And he's actually doing a decent amount. He's still dodging those Qs. Lands that slow. Nice ulti there. Does not actually hit anything, so it wasn't that nice. But Riven came in for the cleanup. And that ended up getting her a kill. Thresh and Jinx were actually on their way up. I'm not sure if they were just coming to do Dragon or to come to assist. But either way, they ended up turning around. Took down the pink ward that was there. But still don't end up getting much. Ezreal's finally 6. And nice death sentence again from Thresh. Down goes the Karma. And they're doing a lot of damage to Ezreal as well. They're getting hit by a lot of these death sentences. They've got to be better at dodging these. Oh, I mean, on the other hand, these guys are really good. I don't know if this is probably a smurf of somebody. But I have no idea who. Tempname 1005 and Tempname 1004 is almost definitely going to be a smurf of one of the pros. I just don't know which one. Nice dragons there. There's another death sentence landing on the Vi, and they're taking this tower. Vi is now trying to get out of this. She's going to go and use that Q to go actually right back in. The ulti comes out, but the Riven is coming. Nice dodge of the ulti there. Thresh is now tanking the tower. Nope, still there, and she's going to go ahead and Q back up. She is still alive. In comes Ezreal. Death sentence comes out. Down she goes to Riven. Ezreal is here. Rengar is here, and the jump comes out from Rengar. Down goes the Jinx. Thresh is ignited. I'm not sure he's going to die. Yes, he goes down as well. And now they're going in on the Riven. Riven's going to go down 2. And that just went to a 1 for 3. So that was a great play by the red team. The only problem is that while they're here, Lee Sin's up here pushing. And he is going to do a lot of damage to that tower. Rengar's going to get there before he's able to take it. But he's still going to do a lot of damage to it. But we do see a Mumu coming in from behind here. And he's probably got enough damage to just insta-burst the Ezreal. Are we going to see that, though? I'm not sure. The flash comes out. There's the Q. And there it is. Down goes the Ezreal. I more or less expected it. The Ezreal was really low, and I knew that the Curse of the Sad Mummy there would do a lot of damage. And it did indeed, and down he went. But we've got Vi going in on the Lee Sin, who jumps over the wall, and that is the end of that. But it's okay. They did manage to deprive him of getting their double golems, and Vi actually ended up getting it. So that was well worth it for them. Ziggs just went ahead and ultied that bot lane there to go ahead and get all those minions and get the CS and get them off the tower, which is honestly a good idea. It does make it considerably less likely that Karma will get she'll get tower dove when the tower is not being protected by minions, or it's not being tanked by minions. That's the word. Alright, so it looks like Vi thought about coming in for a gank down there. It didn't end up happening. Rengar's now taking down that tower. He did a lot of damage to it really fast. In goes the Vi. Gonna go ahead and... Oh, the flash from Lee. But she uses her ulti there. And he's getting really low. I think she's gonna take this out. The Rengar's doing his best to come in. She's now taking the tower. Down goes the Lee. In goes the Riven and the Amumu. And the Q misses, but the Riven was able to clean it up with her ulti there. In comes Ziggs. He's gonna go ahead and try to assist here. Rengar's getting low. And he definitely needs these Ziggs. He uses his W to try to get some life back, but it's not going to be enough. And Riven ends up getting that kill as well. And then down bottom, Thresh and Jinx went ahead and pushed this to the tower. They got the tower, and from the looks of it, it looks like they went in on the Ezreal and the Karma. There's the ulti there from Ezreal, not even clearing out the minions. The death sentence lands from Thresh onto Ezreal, who's now just trying to take down the Thresh before he goes down. Does not end up happening, and down goes the Karma as well. So that is another double kill for Jinx, who is now 7-1. And that is really, really nasty this early in the game. So she's already got a Bloodthirster, double Dorans, and Boots of Speed against Ezreal, who has Sheen, double Dorans, and now a Phage that he just bought. Which, honestly, Phage doesn't do that much for his damage. It does 20 attack damage. And Sheen doesn't do all that much for his damage. I mean, the proc from Sheen does help a lot. Actually, it helps a very large amount when he lands his Qs. But they've been pretty good so far, and I don't know how much he's actually landing his Qs. He's spending so much time dead, it's kind of hard to tell. Really unfortunate for him. That's kind of cool that you can actually tank the Wraith from this side of the wall. I like that. I didn't even know that was possible as an AD carry. I'd imagine it may just be an Ezreal thing, but I'm not sure. I don't know. But anyway, down goes the red buff, and Azingi's just going around and just farming his jungle here. So gold-wise, if we take a look for the moment, the blue team's actually not that far ahead. They are 1.6k ahead. So while it seems this huge, massive lead for them, it's really not. Especially when you factor in the fact that a lot of that gold is centered right here on Jinx. If you take down the Jinx... Oh. If you take down the Jinx, then things are not going to go well for the enemy team. Does Mumu have ulti? He does. He does have ulti, but I don't think he wants to waste it. Nice dodge there from Ezreal. Oh, but out comes the ulti, and down goes the Ezreal. It was a good... Lucky, actually, for Ezreal that he ended up dodging that Jinx ult, so she didn't get the kill. Oh my gosh. While they knew that the enemy was down there, the enemy jungler was down there, they said, let's go for this Baron, because they're not here. There were so many people down there. There we go. Minion actually took down the Vi because her allies backed off. And down went the Rengar to Riven. Ziggs and Karma are both trying to get out of here, but Jinx has that speed buff. So, oh, she lands the slow on Ziggs. I don't think he's going to get out of this. He is indeed going to go down. She's going to get the speed buff. She's not going to be able to catch anybody else. But that went really poorly for them. They just had 3 people die, and they didn't get Dragon or anything. Now, there's another 4th person died. The death sentence from Thresh yet again landed on Karma. Down she went. He's going to go down to the tower. And now it's Ezreal versus Riven. I think Ezreal can probably take down Riven. There we go. He does indeed take down the Riven. He was able to kite her around and make sure she didn't kill him. And he managed to secure that kill with the Q. So he made it so it wasn't quite as bad. But it still widened that gold lead to 3k now. So that is not at all what the red team wanted to see. They thought they'd be safe because that buy was bottom. But honestly, doing a Baron this early is extremely risky because you take a lot of damage from Baron. So, I do like this, by the way. If you notice, they're both posturing to try to get the farthest... Oh my gosh! To try to get the furthest away from the dragon so it'll taunt the other person. And then Ezreal... Oh yeah, Mumu actually... Oh, is it going to get him? It does get him! Mumu actually flashed over the wall at the last second. Jinx is about to die as well. She managed to secure... Oh, never mind. Rengar's not going to be able to do this. Death sentence lands. Jinx is still really low, but she doesn't go down. Riven takes down the Rengar. Ezreal is forced to flash over that wall, and he is going to get out. But yeah, that was great by them. Both of them were just trying to get as far away from the dragon as possible. Whoever's closest, of course, is the tank. So they were both trying to make the other person being the tank. One more hit would have killed Amumu right there where he flashed over the wall. But instead, of course, he's on the other side of the wall. Vi couldn't hit him. And Dragon stopped hitting him, so it ended up going the other way. There we go. Thresh using that lantern to go in on the Ziggs. Ziggs is going to go in on him. Actually almost killed him. Did not manage to take him down. Ziggs does not have ulti, so Thresh will be able to escape this. Riven was there to back him up, which is great for him. Not so good for Bjergsen. Not so good at all. Dragon's still alive, though. It had a really nasty time there when, 2 people decided to start punching it in the face, or headbutting it, as the case may be. But either way, it's still alive because it killed one of them and forced the other one to run away like a little girl. But I'm sure they'll come back to it very shortly. That would be my guess. They're going off, farming their jungle here, and just kind of regrouping because they do have that time now. There we go. Blue team appears to be grouping mid to go ahead and try to push this down. But there's the red ping on Dragon again. It is warded by the blue team, so if they do go in on it, the blue team will know. No, the blue team is headed down. Amumu missed his Q on Dragon, embarrassingly enough. And they did see that pink ward there, so they went ahead and fell back because they know that if they go in on Dragon, the enemy team will know. Vi's going in on Dragon here, but it's warded, so the enemy team knows. She's going to go ahead and back off because she saw them immediately disappear, so she figured they do indeed have it warded. What type of trinket does she have? She's got just the regular ward trinket, so she does not have a way to get rid of their wards. So there will be no sweeping by Vi so that she could safely get this, and she's going to be forced back. There are no wards here from the red team, so now the blue team could actually go in on Dragon and get this. Riven is chasing down Vi. Vi manages to get the kill on the Wraith there and then flashes over the wall, dodges the Riven ulti, so she's going to survive this, although just barely. But in the meantime, they got the kill. Oh, is that going to hit? Is that going to hit? No, it doesn't hit. That was ridiculously close, but no, it did not hit. She saw it at the last second. I don't think it would have hit her if she hadn't dodged, but I can completely understand the reaction there of, oh crap, I need to dodge, even though she didn't. Either way, she didn't die, and there is another ulti wasted. And Thresh is using that lantern yet again to bring people into the battle. The Q comes out from Lee Sin onto Rengar. Rengar flashed over the wall, but it was not enough. And Lee Sin was able to go ahead and take him down. Ziggs tried to help, but it's not going to happen. Death Sentence lands from Thresh onto Ziggs. And the enemy team was taking the rest of the enemy team was taking that tower, so they did not manage to go there. In goes the Amumu, went ahead and ultied there. Karma got the kill on Riven actually, and Ezreal was able to go ahead and take down the Thresh. But the Vi went down as well. Now Karma's doing her best to get out. She gets slowed there by the Jinx, and the Jinx flashes over. Down goes the Karma. Oh, she can't get vision. She doesn't have vision. She's going to switch over to Ezreal. And it looks like Karma is actually going to escape. Ezreal narrowly dodges that Q there, but he is still going to go down under tower here. And that's actually shutdown gold for the Jinx, which I didn't realize that Ezreal was that far up. But apparently he'd gotten 4 kills very rapidly there. So she got shutdown gold. Very interesting. And not at all good for the enemy team. He does finally have his Triforce, which means he's got a lot more damage now than he did in lane. But with the enemy ADC being 10-2-6, it's not nearly enough right now for them to win team fights. On the plus side, Rengar is 551 himself. He's got that bone tooth necklace, and I'm not sure if you can see how many stacks it has on it. I'm not seeing anything that shows that. So unfortunately, I can't tell exactly how many stacks he has on it. He might have actually just bought it. So he might not have any stacks on it. We'll have to check later on in the game to see if it does end up showing up with some stacks. But if not, then, I guess we'll just have to deal. The minions are actually going in on this tower. They did a decent amount there. So, let's see. Tower-wise, red team's ahead. Well, in mid lane. There's still a tower behind because they have not taken bot lane tower, whereas the blue team has. So that does put them behind with that. They are about 7k behind in gold, almost exactly 7k behind. So that's really not looking too good for them. Rengar, it looks like, is coming around, going in on the Jinx, almost immediately bursting her down. Out comes the shield from Thresh. Death Sentence comes out. Oh, the ulti from Jinx means it's going to be able to finish her off. The Vi comes in, ults the Thresh, and he's getting really low. There's the pop-up from Ziggs. Going to go ahead. Not going to happen. And, oh, the ulti from Amumu locks them all down, almost kills the Ziggs. Down goes the Ziggs to a Zingy, but Ziggs does manage to get Thresh at the same time. But down went the Rengar as well, and now Vi is on the run. Karma went down to Riven as well. But now Vi is on the run. Nice Q there from Amumu. Landed on the Vi. She is not fast enough right now. There's her Q. Oh, the Q again from Amumu means that she is not going to escape that. I liked that blind Q he landed from blue, or through where blue would be. That was actually a really good shot on his part. And Ezreal wasn't even close, so there was nothing he could do. There's the blue ping on the blue buff. So are we about to see an invade here, going and taking down this blue buff? I'm not sure. And it may end up being a bit of a fight, because the red team has respawned, and they're going to want to give that blue buff to Ziggs. Riven's on her way over, but so is Ziggs, and they're probably about to meet right here. There we go. They do indeed see each other, And Ziggs figures it is warded. He's going to go ahead and start the blue buff. Ezreal's on his way down, which may end up starting to force the Riven back. But Lee Sin is also on his way up, which forces the Ziggs back. Riven, Thresh, and Lee Sin are all here. In comes the Jinx as well. Oh, who'd that blue go to? Did it go to Ezreal? It did go to Ezreal. Nice steal by Ezreal with his ulti. And that kind of negated pretty much all that posturing. Ziggs is on his way over while the blue team goes in on this tower. And unfortunately, he had to go the long way around, so he's just now getting it. And they did a lot of damage to that tower in the meantime. And they've got to avoid those Thresh Qs because they are just getting decimated by them. Almost every Q he's thrown has landed. He's a really good Thresh. And they're just having a really bad time there. There we go. They did go ahead and stop pushing for now. Amumu pushed up top. And he may actually end up going in on the tower. I'm kind of curious about his build. Is he actually... No, he's actually Tank Mummy. This is more or less the sort of build that I would do. He's got Sunfire Cape, Lock of the Iron Solari. It looks like he's building the... Ooh, green thing. Can't think of the name at the moment. I'm probably about to be able to because he's going back. But the thing that's MR and it doubles the gain from lifesteal effects and such... Wow, I just built it, but I can't think of the name at the moment. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's building that item. We'll see once he goes back. There we go. Nope. Spirit. Hold up. Was I completely derping there? Yeah, that's Spirit of Spectral Wraith. That's not the item I was thinking it was. Sorry about that. That was just a major derpage on my part. Not even sure where I was getting that from. But we do have the Ezreal going to go ahead and get this red buff. The blue team knows about it, but that doesn't really affect them too much. Ziggs is down bottom, or in mid, sorry. Just kind of farming up the wave here, making sure they don't get to push it too hard. The wave is still pushed top, but we do have a siege minion here. The enemy siege minion is also on the way, but I think there will be a double wave here from the red team, so it will start pushing out. And now we have the red team actually pushing mid. The Flay came out, landed on the Ziggs there, and out comes the Thresh ulti as well. That was a very nice little play there, and it made it so that that ulti from Jinx landed. In goes the Amumu with that ulti, down goes Ziggs. Bjergsen is not having a good time at all. Amumu's nasty in this game. The Thresh Q lands yet again on Rengar, and in the meantime, Amumu is ripping into Ezreal. But I think he's not going to do it. No, Vi manages to shut him down, but in goes the Jinx, forces the flash out of Ezreal. She's going to take the Vi down, and red buff was actually able to finish off the Ezreal. So now we've got the Karma going, oh crap. She flashes out, shields herself as well, and I think she's going to be the only one to escape this. But that was a 4 for 2, and that is definitely not a good thing at all. And that gave the blue team the go-ahead to go in on Dragon, or Baron here. They took down the enemy wards, and they're just taking Baron down pretty fast. It's slightly more than half now. There's another ward there from Karma, trying to get that vision. I don't even think it's going to matter, though. She may be able to try to steal it, but I don't think it's going to happen. Let's see. Oh, nope, didn't end up happening. She did a lot of damage to Thresh there, of course, but it did not end up killing him or Baron. Oh, nah. Ziggs was trying to predict the path that Thresh would take there. Unfortunately, he did not choose the right one, so he did not manage to get it. Had Thresh gone that way, he would have died to that Ziggs ulti. But instead, he's going to live, and they're going to go in on Dragon down here. There's nothing the enemy team can do. They're not even close to it. And Jinx just has so much damage now that she's this fed. She's going to take it down really fast. And she's got Infinity Edge, Bloodthirster, Zeal, and actually a Giant's Belt, as well as that Doran's Blade she had before in Ninja Tabby, interestingly enough. Actually, I guess that makes sense. She's actually trying to give herself that survivability versus Rengar, who is such a well-known assassin. So I can totally see what she's building. I can see why she'd build that. By the way, there's the stacks right there. He does have one stack because he's been dying a lot. So it's down to one stack, and that stacking item is not really paying off for him anymore. For a while, he was doing really well versus Lee Sin, but Jinx just got so fed down bottom, And there's a really large amount of teamwork, especially with this Amumu. He's able to come in and shut them down anytime they do pretty much anything. So all those stacks that Rengar got, if he got any stacks before, are just completely gone, and he's not able to get anymore. Thresh is actually invading there. He landed the flay, landed the death sentence yet again, and there is another team fight here. She managed to get out of it. In went the Lee Sin, kicked the Ziggs there, and we've got Rengar trying to assassinate, but he's forced back. Out comes the Vi ulti going in on Lee Sin. He didn't really take much from that at all. Ziggs is still trying to get out. Vi's trying to get out. She's going to go down. Ziggs goes down to the Riven ulti while he was mid-jump, and Rengar went down as well down here. Now we've got Ezreal and Karma both trying to get out. He gets hit by the Amumu Q, but Ezreal flashes, which means that Amumu goes to where he was before, oddly, even though he successfully got out of that. But anyway, ridiculously low cooldown means that Amumu's going to be able to use that Q again to get back into battle, uses that ulti, locks them down for a little bit. Karma's getting really low. Lee Sin lands the Q. The flash comes out from Ezreal, followed by another Q from Amumu, and that is going to be GG. That's pretty impressive right there. How much CDR does he have? Let's see. He's got nothing there, nothing there. He's got 10% from that, 10% from that, and that's actually all. So he's only got 20% CDR, but he had ridiculously low cooldowns. So he was able to do a lot there, and that was actually a really impressive game. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's really kind of sad to see Bjergsen lose. I had no idea what was going to happen. Like I said, I got into it from the stream, so I was not sure where this was going to go. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good night. Bye.